Hi, David-Gerard here. I'm at 18th and Vine in Kansas City, Missouri at the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. It's a great place and you gotta see it. So the museum, is this what you expected?
It's really great. I mean, it's really great. Full of history. It's just reverent. I feel like I'm in church. I really do.
And how do you feel about the black-white relations and what happened? And
Well, back then, I mean, people grow up, and eventually we all came to our senses and said, "Hey, we're all human."
is there something that you've found already that new or interesting?
Well, just the different names of the teams and how many teams there were, and how many cities they played in. Like Houston, I didn't realize had a team. I thought that was pretty interesting.
And is this your first time here?
Yes.
And what do you think about it?
It's nice. It's nice. A lot of history. Just to see how the game was and how it was played and count all the things going on in the outside world that influence all the decisions that were made too. It's pretty awesome.
Question: as a black, how does it make you feel to kind of see the exclusion of blacks from the game early on? And
it's just kind of a part of the history. Whether it's baseball or any other faction of society. You have a separate faction, and I guess in a weird way, the neat thing is you kind of see the excellence of the blacks individually kind of begin to flourish, and then the rest of America kind of sees the value that the players or the blacks have to offer. So of course it's sad that I have to go that way, but I think it contributed to building a resilience and kind of take no for an answer attitude.
So Leonard, you're a history professor. Is that of a baseball or?
Well, yeah, I just love baseball since I was a kid. Growing up in San Francisco, I got to see some of the greatest: Mays, Aaron.
As a history professor, how do you interpret this museum and its value?
Well, this is my first visit here, and it's phenomenal. I think it's a story that needs to be told, and there's so much that coincides with some of the other history that was happening at the time, especially segregation and discrimination, and how this was a way for the players to represent their communities and empower their communities by being able to do what they love, but also contribute to the economy in the black communities as well.
Well, my dad would take us to the Kansas City Athletics games. Did get an opportunity to see Satchel Paige, and the A's played the Red Sox, and I was probably 9 years old at the time, so this would have been around 1964, 65. And Satchel threw 3 scoreless innings, and they said at the time, and nobody really knew, and I don't think anyone does now to this point, how old he really was. But they said that he was 63 years old at the time.
About the museum?
I love it. This is actually my third time here. First time was a walkthrough. The second time is when Buck O'Neill, they had a wake here, basically a wake. It was just open to the public to view the casket and so on. And so I was here that time, and then I'm here with my brother-in-law to check it out again for the third time.
Are you a baseball fan?
Not really, not before I worked here. The customers coming to me asking questions, all type of things, I realized, I gotta know what's going on. So I've been watching baseball, trying to, go in there and learn some of the information from in there. So now I am a fan, I can truly say. Before I wasn't, now I am.
See?
Yes. So I didn't even know that this stuff was going on or that it happened in the past. So working here, I'm like, okay, I know what really happened. It's on 18th and Vine. There's not that much stuff, as it was before when the Monarchs were playing, but they're trying to build it back up.